Dudes and dudettes, how are you guys? This is Chazzy and welcome back to, well, my channel, I guess. It's been a while, huh? It's been probably a solid 3 months, since my last upload. Not the longest break that I've taken from YouTube. I have been away for longer, but it just feels like it's been sort of, I don't know, it feels like the journey has been much more prolonged in a sense because so much has happened across these last few months, in between uploads, and just I feel like a whole different person. And honestly, turning on the camera again and trying to reactivate my online personality is pretty daunting, Like, I was actually sitting on recording this return vlog, let's say, for a while, I'm actually, I have a 2-week break from work, one of my jobs, so I've been home a lot more. And I was actually recording some gameplays recently. I started to do the gameplays before the vlogs, and it felt strange, man, because my personal and professional lives have just been, all over the place lately since my last upload, which was my 1000th video special, which you guys can watch here in case you didn't, but I'm pretty sure you have if you're a hardcore fan, have been subscribed for a while. And my last run of it on YouTube, from my 900th to my 1000th video, it just really felt like I was, I was there. I finally got my formula down pat. I was doing well, and I just really needed to take the break because I was getting burnt out pretty quickly. But now I am back, baby. And you probably thought I was dead, huh? You thought I wasn't gonna come back at all. Yeah, with the West Coast. I'm the doctor's advocate, brother. Dre shot you, brought me back from the dead. That's why they call him the doctor. I'm terribly sorry that you all had to see that just now. That was my inner gangster coming back, back in my high school days of being a wannabe tough guy, that was, I'm sorry. That's never gonna happen again. Yeah, well, good when a pop homie right here, dog. I'm gonna get you in those swagger. Okay, I'm sorry. It's also because I've been playing Madden NFL 23 for my channel lately, a lot of football, and it's making me feel all like a freaking, hood, ghetto wannabe douchebag. Okay, I'm sorry. But anyway, I am back, guys. I did say in that 1000th video special that there was a possibility that I wouldn't do YouTube anymore because after 7 years and 1000 videos with very little success on this platform, it does start to weigh on the conscience a lot, like YouTube is a hobby for me. I don't record videos with the intention of going viral and making money, becoming famous, although it would be nice if it happened, but it's not my main objective is the point, I do this because I love it, I want to. It's a really, just an amazing hobby of mine. It helps me be creative, and just, I don't know, it kind of helps me to calm down a little bit, gives me something to do in between my jobs and stuff, but it did start to weigh on me, like all of these years, all the work I've been putting in, and it just hasn't really happened. Nothing has happened. A lot of the big creators do say that YouTube takes a while, it's a process, it does not happen overnight, and I can understand that and appreciate it, but in my case, it's just, I don't know, it feels like it's never gonna happen for me, but it's okay. I decided to come back anyway because 1000 videos honestly just felt like only the beginning, I do have much more creativity that I want to, let's say, channel into, pun intended, well, no pun intended, but now that I realized that it will be intended, there is a lot of creativity that I want to channel into this channel here, that I want to let flow from my porises and ooze from my... Where the hell is this analogy going? The point that I'm trying to make is that it is impossible for me to just quit YouTube because I love it too damn much, man, I just love creating content. I love putting together my little scripts and researching topics, I like sitting down to record, setting everything up, and then editing, exporting, making the thumbnails. And I've been feeling really inspired lately, especially because Smosh, the YouTube channel that for a long time was one of the most subscribed channels on the platform, they recently returned, since, like Anthony Padilla came back to Smosh. He and Ian got together and bought the company back, so they're creating classic sketches there again. So, and I'm gonna be talking about that in the next video, a little spoiler alert there, I want to cover that completely. But the point is that it's one of the things that, propelled me to come back, because after I uploaded my 1000th, I was like, okay, I'm gonna maybe take a couple of months off to relax and chill, do other things, play some video games and watch movies, TV shows, watch a lot of sports, which was awesome. I saw my team, the Lakers, play the NBA Finals, well, the Western Conference Finals, right? But they unfortunately fell to the Denver Nuggets, who went on to win the finals, you know. I also saw the Florida Panthers, my hockey team, in the Stanley Cup Finals for the first time since '96, you know. It was awesome. Unfortunately, we lost, you know, badly to the freaking Las Vegas Knights, you know, but still, it happens, you know. It's a lot of sports, and I've been watching my soccer team Fluminense play as well. There's the FIFA Women's World Cup now, which is more recent. But anyway, you know, I'm waiting for the NFL to come back, my team. So the point is that I've been doing a lot more activities lately, you know. I've been finding other ways to be creative. I went back to posting photos on Instagram, you know. It was awesome. You know, I've been trying to do different things now to try to sort of substitute the lack of YouTube in my life. But at one point, I knew I was gonna come back. I knew I was going to. And going back to that prior Smosh thing, you know, like I was saying, I always said, okay, I'm gonna take a few months off and maybe come back at the beginning of the year, which I know I'm gonna have a little break from work, and that's what I'm doing here, you know. But my schedule has been a little more wacky lately. So basically, I've just been like. How can I say? I've been basically like putting a bunch of videos together, you know, recording, editing, exporting to leave it ready to upload when I go back to work, you know. And there's also going to be a few changes to my actual general direction here on the channel, my upload schedule, but I'm gonna get to that later. The point is that I needed a little bit more of just a bit more of a lighter push, you know, to come back to creating videos, because I was lazy, I was feeling unmotivated, you know. When I saw that Smosh had returned to making classic sketches with Anthony, that's all I needed. They inspired me to come back and record, you know. That was the little push that I needed, but it was more of a heavy shove, you know. They freaking shoved me off of a cliff, you know. So I'm back, and the channel will largely be the same, you know. I don't have any ideas for new skits or anything. New segments, you know, like the Mixer, What's the Damage, Cinema Chazzy, Chazzy Plays. I don't have any ideas for new segments, but there will be some new things, you know. But the general formula will still be the same. My background is the same. There's no changes. The same thing with lighting, editing. I'm gonna try to do something different with the editing, you know. I'm always trying to expand new boundaries and try something new, although I do feel like I have sort of latched onto a really good formula, a little niche of mine, you know. Like, I have found my lane, and I intend on staying on it, you know, sticking to this here, because it just feels like it works for me, you know. The vlogs with the gameplays and sometimes doing outdoor videos, you know, I just really like it, and I just love the process of being creative, and that's why I made the decision to, well, I think it was always easy to decide anyway, right? It was just a matter of time. Made the decision to officially come back to YouTube, hopefully this time for good. And now, on to some of the changes that will be coming to this channel here, you know. Some will be small, some will be big. I don't think any of them will be big, honestly. I'm just trying to toot my own horn here. But you know, for starters, you guys may have noticed at this point that the motorcycles are back. Well, that's never gonna change, I guess, you know. You guys may have noticed that my channel has, the layout is still the same, but I have a new profile photo, you know. I'm not entirely sure if that's gonna be the definitive photo. I might change it later, you know, but I am trying to make my avatar pop out a little bit more, make it a little better. I am considering making a new banner, although I do like the one that I have now, but my channel has grown a lot more since I made that banner, so maybe I should incorporate a few different elements there that I do, you know. New videos every week, although I release videos every single day, right? Speaking of which, I am going to be adhering to a new upload schedule to try to make my life a lot easier, you know, outside of YouTube. I'm going to be uploading, at least for the next 100 videos, maybe for the next forever videos, right? I'm going to be uploading just one video per day, including on Sundays. If you guys were around at the beginning of the year when I came back from taking a break, I was uploading 1 per day and 2 on Sundays, which I only missed once, you know, because I just felt like Sundays were a better day to feed the algorithm, you know, and make the uploads go by a little faster. But I'm going to be doing daily uploads only. I'm going to try as hard as I can to do 1 upload per day, which is going to considerably lessen the workload for me, you know, because if I have, for example, I record, edit, export, and just leave ready to upload 10 different videos, that already corresponds to 10 days of uploads, which is more than a week of videos, you know. So I can, for example, you know, once I upload 5 of those videos, I can go back to recording and editing, you know. I'm going to give myself a very good cushion of space to work on new videos, you know, because when you do, I don't know if any of you watching this can relate, but if you have a channel and you create content and you do multiple uploads a day, whether it's every day or every other day or however many days, you know, it does get very exhausting, especially because I work, I have multiple jobs and stuff, you know, I do different things on the side too, so it's really hard sometimes sometimes to, you know, keep the schedule. You know, usually I would have to record in the morning or on weekends, you know, but there are some days that I am home in the morning or in the afternoon from work in between jobs, so I might be able to administer it a little better. But one upload per day, possibly now until, I don't know, the 1500th video or something, you know. Speaking of which, I always did my specials here on YouTube every other video, you know. So for example, the 200th video special, 300th, 500th, you know, 800th, 900th, and recently the 1000th. So every 100 videos there would be a cycle, you know, a special, you know, and then something new. But I'm going to obviously expand that much more. I'm going to stretch it out. I think that my next video special will either be the 1500th or the 2000th. You know, maybe it's overkill to do that. So maybe every, man, this motorcycle is really getting traction today. Holy hell. It's been going around town. Freaking. Anyway, I think I'm going to do a different special, a different kind of video every 500 uploads or every 1000, you know. But because I'm going to be doing one upload per day, it's going to take a while. But still, you know, it basically corresponds. Like, let's say I upload one video every single day for a year. That's 365 videos, but of course I'm not going to do that. I'm still going to be taking breaks every now and again, or not, because after I upload this next 100 videos, maybe I'm going to change the schedule again to do a video every other day, so I can keep going pretty much forever without a lot of work, you know. We'll see, but for now it's going to be one upload per day. You know, I'm gonna keep trying to upload in the afternoon, you know, around lunchtime or so. I think it's gonna be a little better for me. And I'm also going to be trying to explore new boundaries here. I'm going to make use of the Shorts tab on YouTube, you know, which is a trend that's been growing. I've kind of been putting it off because I'm not a big fan. I wasn't a big fan of Shorts before, but now I am, and I'm starting to become curious about creating some of them myself, you know. So instead of you're gonna see the regular uploads, but you will also see the Shorts, you know, on my channel on the tab there, because they do count as an upload, you know. So it's going to considerably increase the amount of uploads that I have, you know. So that's gonna be fun. I'm also gonna be using the community tab a lot more to interact with you guys directly, you know. I'm gonna be posting some random stuff there, some polls every now and again, so be sure to check, you know, on the community tab every now and again to see what's new. I'm gonna give you guys updates and sneak peeks and stuff, you know. So I'm going to be using the community tab to interact with the community on my channel, you know. That's the general idea. Those are just some of the things that you guys can expect, you know, in this next cycle here. A lot of the same core elements that I've always used, you know, across my videos will still be retained, you know. For example, I'm gonna keep my outro screen. I have considered changing it, you know, because I have gone through quite a few outro screens throughout the years of being on YouTube, you know, and I don't know, sometimes I like to change it up just to keep things fresh and innovative, you know. But I love my current outro screen, which I've had for, you know, several hundred videos at this point, you know. I think I started using it back when I was still around the 300 or 400 or so video mark, you know. But I love the outro screen. It's fun, it's nice, it looks good, it's simple. I already know how to use it and program everything is already, you know, everything is already, how can I say, programmed to fit, you know, the videos, the little icon in the middle. So it's that age-old quote, right? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know. I like my outro screen, so it's very, very popular, you know. So yeah, that's basically how it is, you know. Still gonna be the same intros, you know. So this cycle of the next 100 videos will be very similar to the last cycle of 100 videos, you know. So, but I will be doing the same kind of content that I like, you know, sports and stuff. I am considering getting into a new sport soon. That's gonna be awesome. And I have a lot of plans, man, you know. Even though the content will remain largely the same, there will be some, you know, new things sprinkled here and there that you guys might not expect, and though it's gonna be awesome. And I really hope to interact with you guys now more than ever before, you know. And the first few videos might be a little slow and even a little cringy because I have to try to get back into my personality of being in front of the camera because it has been a while. So yeah, man, you know, it's crazy, you know. It's been a long time, but I'm happy to be back, and I hope you guys are happy to see me back, you know. It's really cool, man. I really did miss this community here. I really did miss you guys. I missed creating content for you. You know, I have gotten a few new subscribers, you know, some comments on older videos. So there is a new fan base growing here, and I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it, and I just can't wait to get back into it. You know, coming to the end of this vlog here now, I'm starting to get a little pumped up, you know. It's gonna be awesome. Man, I really hope you guys like this next cycle of content, and I'm already thinking about next year, what's gonna happen, if I'm gonna upload one video every single day for an entire year, you know, or maybe every other day, you know, or maybe just a few videos per week, you know. I don't know. I'm gonna see what I will do with YouTube next year, so let's just take it a little bit more slowly, huh? But anyway, guys, I think that's it. I think that's every major update that I wanted to share, you know. So I guess this is my chance to see if I have my outro memorized, huh? So here we go. If you happen to enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a like, and also subscribe to my channel because I release videos every single day. And while you're at it, hit the notification bell too so you can know exactly what time I upload. And it's all good. Yup, looks like I still have it. It's like I still got it. Thank you for being here, guys, if you still are. And to all the new subscribers, welcome to my channel. I really hope you stay a while. I can't offer you any coffee or cookies or stuff, you know, but any of those snacks, but I wish I could, really wish I could. But still, hopefully you'll enjoy the content that you're gonna see from here on out. Anyway, guys, this is Chazzy signing out for now, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Roll the outro screen. God, I missed saying that.